Hey guys, it's Ean Huff from Ean Huff Studios, and yeah, that's the new name of my channel. And yeah, the reason why I called it Ean Huff Studios is because I want to create my first Spider-Man fan film, and it's gonna be really cool and all that. But that doesn't mean I can't do DIY videos or anything like that. I'm still making my DIY video till next year, and everything else. If you like the name Ean Huff Studios, um, I think it's got a really good perfect title than Ean Huff Films Craft Studios. I mean, it's just where I talk about films and crafts studios. Make films, make crafts. I mean, it's about me making crafts at a studio. But yeah, but what's the point? Why should it be called Films Ean Huff Films and Crafts Studios? Why not just be about why not just call it Ean Huff Studios? Because I think Ean Huff Studios has a better title than just Ean Huff in Films and Crafts Studios. Because that's a longer title. Ean Huff Studios is a new title, and I like it a lot. So I like the name change and everything else. And if you guys like the name change, leave comments down below for that. Um, right now, this is another episode of Ean Huff Reviews, and yeah, let's get to it. So the first, this is like the eighth episode, right? Because I made 7 episodes, and this is the eighth episode of Ean Huff Reviews. Most of these I called it Spider-Man fan film reviews because I was going to do Spider-Man fan film reviews, but now I'm changing it to Ean Huff Reviews because I make review videos, which is part of Ean Huff Studio. And yeah, so for this episode, we're going to be reviewing from Joey Lever's Spider-Man fan films. 2 Spider-Man fan films from Joey Lever. One is Spider-Man Lost Cause. The second one, Another World. Which I think they look really cool because it goes off in a different universe, which is a British version of Spider-Man played by Joey Lever, who was also director and did the scripts, and it was really fun. The first fan film that I saw from Joey Lever was Spider-Man Lost Cause, a 2-hour feature film that stars Joey Lever himself and the rest of the cast. I think it's a really great film, and I like the story sort of, which is kind of an inspiration from the Tasman universe, which I'm not a fan of. No offense, Joey. Um, I just think I really like it. And the new villain in the film, Nightshade. Oh man, that is so hilarious. My favorite part is where Barney introduces himself as Nightshade. Joey Spider-Man calls him Lightshade. That was so funny. And keeps calling his name Barney, Barney, Barnaby, Barney, Barney, Barney. Oh, and the most part I like about it is that where Peter throws the lamp cap at Barney, and Spider's like, "That's so hilarious." And he gets and Barney gets mad like, "Ah." Yeah, I love it because comedy is the best thing about it, and action comedy that's okay. I mean, I like that. That's what I like about these kinds of films. It's because of action and comedy makes it the best. Makes it the best Spider-Man fan film ever, which I like about. And if I were going to do something like that, I would take inspiration from Shazam because that's pretty much of a superhero film with comedy and action. I mean, come on. That's what I could have done with that. I mean, yeah. I mean, I am making my own Spider-Man fan film. I've been wanting to make one since I did last year, which now does not exist. That you all know is my unexistent Spider-Man fan film, which there's a video that's premiering for next year on my birthday on the 6th of March, which is the second anniversary of my film. Also, that'll be the year I turn 22. Crazy, right? Yeah, that's what I like about it, and about Spider-Man, about that stuff. That's what I like about Spider-Man fan films. Um, yeah. So I really love that story because about Spider-Man Lost Causes. It's a really good film where it's the origin-based, a very pure-centric origin-based story with a bit of comedy and a bit of love and really good, all made by friends and family, and in the music in it, it's very breathtaking. That's what I like about that film. It's very breathtaking. I like this guy. I like this guy. I like his film. He's pretty cool. Yeah. And if I were planning to do a Spider-Verse with him, that would definitely be cool. I think he'd be interested in that somehow. Yeah. And then before Another World, there was a fan film between Lost Cause and Another World that is interactable with Heath Gleason, who is another Spider-Man fan film dude. So it takes place in another universe, which I think it's really cool. That Heath Gleason Spider-Man is a pretty much of a dramatic Spider-Man who has no one else in the world, has no other friends, and he has one friend, Nathan, who's been like a brother to him. He lives with Nathan and his family, and lost his Uncle Ben and Aunt May, and his parents, finds out the truth about himself. And the best thing about that is Joey Levers as a is in that film as a cameo playing Carnage. Cleese Cassidy, but just the part Cleese Cassidy part, not the Carnage part. Yeah, I think it's a really good film. I like it. I liked it. It was really great. He didn't like it, but I do. I think he'd be perfect in my Spider-Verse if I was playing one. But my fan film's not gonna be about the Spider-Verse. Nope. Nope. No. It's gonna be something else. And that's pretty much what I'm gonna do with my. And that's pretty much what I'll do later for my film. If I was gonna make another one. I don't know. And if I were gonna do one, I'd probably make a video saying I would make. I don't know. Yeah, well. Moving on. After Interactable, we go back to Joey Lever's universe, and that is Spider-Man 2 Another World. Also directed by Joey Lever. Also starring Joey Lever. And everything else. So this is after Lost Cause. Spider-Man becomes popular and takes out Oscorp. Oscorp's been shut down, especially when Eddie Brock is pretty much of a traitor, sort of, and becomes Venom, and it gets revenge on Peter Parker, and it's pretty much of a dark horror base. I like the horror base in that film, and Venom looks fetching awesome. I gotta say it. I like that big Venom. I just do that when I'm excited, because I like that stuff. And entering another Spider character, and that is Madam Web, who is a cosmic character who helps Peter understanding the meaning of being Spider-Man in the right path, and takes him to other worlds which he then takes into the future and meets Miles Morales. He fights him, and that I like that. The dynamic duo facing each other off, and yeah, it was crazy. That was cool. And then after that, he comes back to his world, reveals Gwen who he really is, which I forgot to mention about Peter and Gwen's relationship going are kind of distant from each other from their relationship since they haven't seen each other for a long time. Yeah, it was nuts. And then he reveals a secret identity to her, and they had a relaxing moment. And I mean, I think my favorite part when they're at laying in the park, they're at a park having a relaxing moment, and my favorite part where Quinn was thinking something like, every time you think in it, done some things with it, and she's like, oh no! I mean that's pretty awkward, but very funny at the same time. And oh gosh, yeah. I mean, I like that. And I mean, come on, the first stage before the big Venom was the smaller version of Venom, which is just a guy in a black suit with big claws. That was the first. That's how Venom, like Venom first appearance. First appearance. Sorry, I'm really bad at talking. And then after that, um, what's what else? What else? I like this first appearance before his big appearance. I mean, the second appearance, like the biggest, like a bigger Venom, better than the human-sized Venom. I mean, gosh, I like that. That was crazy cool, and I think it was a really good story. Now he faces a giant, massive version of Venom, like 3 heads, big tentacle, big tendrils. It was massive, like Godzilla size, like 100-foot tall monster attacking New York. And after that, uh, he defeats Venom, sort of his way, sort of, and then tricks the symbiote to come back to Peter, and Peter gains control of the suit. And that was cool that his black suit, that when we see Peter in a black suit in another world, it was red and black. It was mostly black, bit of red, and white. It was like, I can't believe it. Looks like a very different symbiote Spider-Man suit than the one that we've seen in live action. I mean, from the Raimi films, and we've never seen any of that from the Tasmverse or the MCU, but we probably will in Avengers: Secret Wars. That'll be like after which, yeah, we're not talking about that. Yeah, I just like it. I just like it how it looks with Vin when Spider-Man puts on the Venom symbiote, and then they go, and then the symbiote and Eddie are let go, like stranded alone, and then at the end, where Peter and Gwen are on the roof, having a nice, happy moment together, and then the camera zooms out, which we see the view of the building, of the parking, and the city, the buildings burning, and that's where it ends. Anyway, and then we move on to the ending where we see Peter now older with a beard. That is pretty cool. And then we would see him and his new girlfriend, Mary Jane. That was because his previous girlfriend, he dumped her, and now he's moved on, and it was It was crazy. It was crazy cool. I liked it. Yeah. I just liked that story. It was really good. And I love the suit. Same with Miles' suit. Um, but Joey's suit, I like it more than the baggy Tasman one suit, which is his version of the suit with the Batman belt that he made it as his own as well. And then came another world where he did better with how he did it, added white with red and blue, and just made it so. That's just so cool. I just love it. I never got, you know, and then when I heard he was gonna make his like a third and final film, I think it was I think it's gonna be cool. And that final film is called Spider-Man Kingdom Come, where it's I'm not sure what it's gonna be about, but I think it's gonna be like the biggest, bestest Spider-Man feature film ever. And I mean that's what he made, feature films. The first one was a feature film. The second one was a feature film. The third one, I'm thinking it's another feature film. I'm happy that I got to add Joey Lever on my list of Spider-Man fan films I'm going to see. If you guys have not seen that, I'll leave it at the end of the video and everything else and somewhere. So, thank you guys for watching this video and yeah, right. So most of you have known that I'm still working on my DIY video. That is still happening. I cannot tell you what it is exactly, but you're gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna be making a mystery costume for people who have not noticed it. Yeah. So it's gonna be a costume, a DIY mystery costume. So that's all I'm gonna say about it, and it'll be released on the 7th of March after my birthday, after the day of my birthday and the second anniversary of my Spider-Man fan film, unassisted Spider-Man fan film called Spider-Man Dream of a Hero and everything else. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you hope you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel, everything else, and thank you guys for supporting me. Now I got 74 subscribers, or maybe 75. Thank you guys. I'll be making more videos like this, reaction videos, DIY videos, review videos, anything. Yeah, let's make it happen. Thank you guys.